Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Johnny and today we're checking out a video called The First Medal of Honor Ever Recorded. This was an award for John A. Chapman, and this video comes from the channel called, what is it called? Dan Schilling Books. Dan Schilling Books. Now I'll be honest with you, I was confused by the title, The First Medal of Honor Ever Recorded. I was under the impression that the Medal of Honor had been around for quite a bit of time. But come to find out that the title is actually referencing being recorded actually physically on film, somehow basically just being recorded. I found that out. Basically, I had to look up who John A. Chapman was. Let me give you a little bit of information in case you don't know, because I didn't. John Allen Chapman was a combat controller in the United States Air Force who was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor on August 22nd, 2018, for his actions in the Battle of Takur, Ghar during the war in Afghanistan. He's the first airman to receive the Medal of Honor since the Vietnam War. Born July 14th, 1965, died March 4th, 2002. So we're going to be checking out this video by Dan Schilling Books. I've got my patriotic headband on. I'm hoping this isn't something incredibly gut-wrenching, but I'm willing to bet I'm going to get a little bit choked up. So I apologize ahead of time if that makes you uncomfortable. That's all. I can't say anything else about that. So like I said, make sure you go give Dan Schilling some love for this video. Go watch the video, thumbs up, comments, go subscribe to Dan Schilling Books. And if you want to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me as well. So we're going to be checking this out. Just before we get started, I do want to mention I do have a Patreon. If you want to check out Patreon, I got a link down below to that as well. Early access to videos, exclusive content, all that good stuff. So enough shilling, Dan Schilling, enough shilling my Patreon and begging. We're going to check this video out. Warning, I'm willing to bet there might be some disturbing stuff in here. I don't know, but that's what we're here for. We're going to be checking it out and we're going to be learning together, I suppose. So here we go. First Medal of Honor ever recorded. I can already tell this is going to be extremely sad. Here we go, y'all.
Chapman, a U.S. Air Force combat controller, and the SEALs are attempting to rescue their lost teammate.
Oh shit, we're jumping right in.
You'll watch Chapman's heroic actions as he saves the lives of his entire SEAL team and then another 18 members of a quick reaction force, earning America's highest award, the Medal of Honor.
Wow.
Chapman and the SEALs exfil their MH-47 helicopter. John is the second individual to exit and immediately moves in the direction of the summit. He can be seen moving off to the right of the screen, alone. The team is taking heavy fire from every direction, as indicated by the arrows, as Chapman begins engaging targets. You can see spent cartridges ejecting from his M4. Chapman then begins closing with the enemy, forcing his way upslope in knee and thigh-deep snow. He is constantly under fire as he does this.
I can see the shells ejecting.
Chapman's team leader begins to close on Chapman, following his trail through the snow. The dark mass above Chapman is a fortified bunker containing two enemy fighters, each armed with AK-47s, who are firing down on the team in the darkness.
Jeez, dude. Do they have
This bunker
NVGs
will
on?
come to be known as Bunker Number 1.
Is that, I'm guessing right here. I'm guessing this. Can you see my mouse? Yeah. I'm guessing this is a person. I'm guessing these are trees maybe over here. But I'm guessing this is somebody out here. The heat signature is similar to, similar to the SEALs. So I'm guessing this is crazy. Like I'm guessing this is like predator drone footage that sees this right here. I had no idea we could see something like this.
To the left of the tree and Bunker 1 is another gray mass. This is a rock outcropping that came to be called the Boulder. Between Bunker 1 and this boulder can be seen the body of slain SEAL Neil Roberts.
Oh, dude. I figured that was a person. I didn't know it was.
The man Chapman and the others are attempting to recover. Chapman, still alone and closest to the enemy, pauses to engage targets as his team leader follows him. but never actually catches up with him. Chapman, on his own, now makes the decision to charge directly into the enemy bunker, despite withering point-blank fire. Chapman, now literally on top of the enemy, engages the two combatants and kills them, saving the lives of the remaining SEALs. He does this from a distance of no more than 10 feet.
Holy shit,
These actions by themselves earned him his first Medal of Honor. He then climbs into and takes control of the bunker. Having cleared the immediate threat, Chapman is then joined by his team leader in Bunker 1.
Okay. So I'm just going to go back just a little bit. So you can see the background is moving. So this has to be some sort of Predator drone footage. This is from very, very far away. This has to be some sort of just like drone surveillance. Obviously drone. But here's the only reason why I was confused on it. And then we'll get back to it. The reason why I was confused is because I would imagine if there was some sort of way to surveil it, there'd probably be some way to provide air support. But I'm guessing because it's a recovery operation, to recover fallen comrades, obviously you can't, drop the hammer on the location. So that was my confusion. I'm understanding now.
You can then see Chapman and his team leader engaging the next bunker, known as Bunker 2, which is situated to the left edge of the screen. This bunker, manned by a handful of Chechen and Uzbek fighters, also contains a heavy PKM machine gun, hand grenades, and rocket-propelled grenades. John Chapman is shot twice at this time in the torso and collapses, incapacitated. You are now looking at a new angle, and at the left of the screen can be seen the two-man fire team and team leader on top of the boulder. Just below it is Bunker 1 with the mortally wounded Chapman.
Wait, Chapman passed away already? Wait. Holy crap, he's already...
One SEAL can be seen firing his modified M60 machine gun from the hip into Bunker 2 on the right side of the screen until he is struck by grenade shrapnel and tumbles 10 feet off the top of the boulder, collapsing at the feet of his team leader, thus setting off a chain of events that would lead to the SEALs abandoning Chapman on the summit.
No!
The wounded SEAL and the team leader can be seen conferring about his injuries. Moments later, the SEALs decide to retreat from the summit because their position is untenable in the face of continued massive enemy firepower. They can be seen moving toward the right side of the screen and passing the body of Neil Roberts. Unfortunately, the SEALs do not pass John Chapman, who is above them and inside Bunker 1.
Look, you can see a sergeant right there.
This angle shows 3 SEALs in a triangle. The larger black heat signature is a smoke grenade. Just to its left is a donkey and dead Al-Qaeda fighter killed by Chapman. The steepness of the mountain can be seen as the SEALs begin to slide down the near sheer face.
Holy shit, you can see the trail left behind them too. See? What in the world, dude? Like, dude, this is what I'm talking about when I say, like, dude, I don't have the testicular fortitude. I don't have the balls. I don't have any sort of like ability to do something like this. Like, you're a different breed of human in order to be able to do something like this. And I don't want you to think like, you can think whatever the hell you want. I really don't care. But I don't want you to say like, oh, you're just, bootlicking this and that. Like, no, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, for you to be able to go into combat, right, knowingly know that there's a very likely chance that you're going to get shot at, maimed, killed, right? Dude, that is such a high level of a courageousness, bravery. Like, dude, this is why I couldn't go to the military. And I'm so glad my parents convinced me that I was too stupid to go to the military, because they're like, dude, you're going to get yourself killed, because like I wouldn't be able to stay calm. I wouldn't be able to stay like, focused on the mission. I would freak the hell out. I would start crying and piss my pants. Like, I have the utmost respect for anybody that's in the military, like worldwide. If you can go into the military and, give it your all, I don't want to say be all that you can be, because isn't Yeah, that's Army, right? Be all that you can be. But that's the correct phrasing. Like, to be all that you can be, to be the best soldier that you can. Like, this is something I could never do. This is something I could never do. And I understand SEAL, soldier, right? I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just a, what do y'all call them? I'm just a citizen, right? Or what do you, civilian. Just a civilian. So I apologize if my terminology is wrong, but I'm doing the best that I can here.
The team leader, desperate for relief and now with 2 wounded teammates, asks for...
What was that explosion?
The team leader, desperate for relief and now with 2 wounded teammates, asks for uncontrolled airstrikes from an orbiting Air Force AC-130 gunship. The impacts you see are from 105mm howitzer rounds being fired onto the ridgetop in order to save the remaining SEALs. Because neither the SEALs nor gunship know Chapman is alive, he is experiencing these detonations from his position.
Holy shit.
At approximately 5:20 in the morning, Chapman recovers and begins to engage the enemy. Bunker 1 is on the right side center of the screen and Bunker 2 to the left near the screen center.
He's still alive.
It will never be known what caused his incapacitation and recovery. Of the 2 rounds that originally wounded him, at least 1 was mortal, and at this time he is experiencing severe blood loss and shock.
Holy shit.
Despite that, he begins his one-man stand against 24 enemy combatants. During this time, Chapman initiates a series of radio calls, many of which are heard by a fellow combat controller and teammate of his and Delta Force operators on a nearby summit. Despite this combat controller's replies, Chapman never acknowledges whether because of damage to his equipment or himself will never be known. This new angle and footage shows Chapman at the top, identified by the green dot under the tree at Bunker 1. The lower center of the screen shows the first enemy fighter who is about to charge Chapman in the hopes of killing the American. The timestamp at the bottom shows it is now 6:05 in the morning and fully light. He's been fighting alone now for 40 plus minutes and has received more gunshot and shrapnel wounds as a result of the fierce combat. This scene shows the second of several enemy charges. In this stunning display of determination and courage, Chapman can be seen fighting hand-to-hand with the fighter. In the larger screen display can be seen additional enemy moving on to the summit. But right now, John Chapman is fighting for his life. 6 minutes later, in this new shot, Chapman can hear another helicopter approaching the summit. He is in the bottom center of the screen underneath the tree and can be seen in the magnified inset box as he begins his desperate final stand to save the lives of the 18 men on the helicopter. The red dots are enemy fighters. John begins engaging the enemy in multiple directions and is rapidly approaching the last of his ammunition. The helicopter contains a quick reaction force comprised of Rangers, pararescuemen, and another combat controller. It is now 6:13 and the helicopter is short final. The enemy is desperately trying to displace Chapman so they can put heavy weapons or rocket-propelled grenades in Bunker 1 while simultaneously engaging the helicopter. With the choice to save his life or the lives of his unknown comrades, Chapman makes the decision to climb out of the bunker and begin firing in multiple directions as can be seen in the inset. Suffering from as many as a dozen wounds, Chapman is in fact already in the process of dying.
Holy shit, dude.
As he fights, the helicopter is struck by a rocket-propelled grenade and makes a remarkable controlled crash just below Chapman and the summit. Chapman, now off-screen, continues to cover his comrades as they pour out of the stricken helicopter. Some of them are fatally shot as they exit.
Oh my god, dude. Holy
These
shit.
images, with Chapman fighting the enemy at close quarter, are the last to show him alive and in this heroic act, thus qualifying for his second Medal of Honor. Ultimately, Chapman would expend all but the last few rounds of his ammunition, until, finally, after 16 bullet and shrapnel wounds, Chapman succumbs when he is shot through the heart. We will never know his final thoughts or words, but what we do know is his decisions and actions single-handedly saved the lives of 23 comrades. For more information about John Chapman's amazing story and the details about this mission, visit danschillingbooks.com or your favorite book retailer to obtain a copy of the chronicle of his life, Alone at Dawn.
That's... What a damn. What a brave, honorable man.
I have just created something
To give up your chance at potentially being saved, to almost guarantee the safety of your comrades. Like that's so heartbreaking, but at the same time it's so inspiring. It's so, wow, dude. Like I had read some of these comments before. I don't know how I organized them, but one of them was where'd it go? I can't remember. Like, but it was something just about like, oh well, I don't know, man. It was basically just talking about like how brave he was and like what a when I say you have to be a different type of human to be able to be a soldier, to be a SEAL, and to be able to just go down, know that you're going down, and still fight tooth and nail to the very bitter end. Like, it's, dude, well deserved, man. Well deserved Medal of Honor. It's very unfortunate that that he had to lose his life. There he is, John Chapman, the bravest of the brave, the best that America has to offer. Rest in peace. Holy shit, dude. I knew going into it that was going to be like a... You can't talk about a battle. You can't talk about soldiers. And again, keep your politics out of this shit. We're not talking about politics. This is a human being. This is somebody's son. Dude, you can't talk about the story of soldiers, you know, going into battle and giving up everything, literally everything. Not necessarily for the mission. Like the mission was to save the fallen soldier. I can't remember the name. Sorry, but the part to him was, or I'm sure the thing that mattered to him at the very end was to save his comrades, to ensure their safety. Like it's such a level of devotion and loyalty. Like you can't talk about that and not get a little bit choked up. I'm taking these little breaks in between words just to keep myself from crying. So sorry about that. I don't know, man. I wish I had more to say. I wish I could give, you know, some words. You know, I don't want him to be remembered by his final moments. I want to know about who he was, even though his final moments, you know, made his legacy, right?
Totally illogical.
Which is unfortunate. I feel like John Chapman can't be defined by those final moments because he was so much more than that. That's it, man. I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you for watching. I'm not in a good mood now. Comment, thumbs up, subscribe, whatever you want. But rest in peace, John Chapman. Thank you for your service. You did not die in vain. That's it, man. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. All right. Thank you. Bye.